Good morning, class 11 science. In our last class, we completed the chapter chemical bonding and molecular structure. Now, today we are going to start the second part of our chemistry, inorganic chemistry. So, for this, you need to refer to your second part 2 book, Inorganic and Organic Chemistry. So, the first chapter of inorganic chemistry is redox reaction. So, we are going to discuss about this redox reaction. Before going into the details about redox reaction, we need to have the idea about oxidation, reduction and redox reaction. We'll try to define this oxidation and reduction on the various basis, and after that we'll come across the redox reaction. So oxidation, as we know from our previous knowledge, is addition of oxygen. So a chemical reaction or process which involves the addition of oxygen we called oxidation. Example, carbon plus oxygen giving you carbon dioxide. In this, oxygen is getting added, so it is oxidation. Or oxidation can also be defined as removal of hydrogen. So if in the process there is a removal of hydrogen, we can also call that process as oxidation. Say for example, H2S reacts with chlorine to give you HCl and sulfur. Now in this H2S, hydrogen has been removed to form sulfur, so we can call this as oxidation process. So this is one definition of oxidation. Reduction, in a similar way, reduction is defined as a process in which we have got addition of hydrogen and bromine gets added to form 2HBr. So over here hydrogen is getting added, so this process is reduction. Next, removal of oxygen. Removal of oxygen is also considered as reduction. In this we can see that in this reaction, lead oxide plus carbon giving you lead plus carbon monoxide. So what will happen? Oxygen get removed. Okay, oxygen get removed and it forms lead. So this is a reduction process. Next, oxidation and reduction as an electron transfer process. Oxidation and reduction as electron transfer process. So we can also define oxidation and reduction process on the basis of electron transfer. Say for example, if you want to define oxidation process, a process which involves loss of electrons. It can be a single electron or more than that. So a process which involves loss of electrons by an atom, ion or molecule, we call it as oxidation. Example, sodium lose one electron and it forms sodium ion. So this is oxidation process. Similarly, reduction, a process which involves gain of electrons by an atom, ion or a molecule. So a process in which there is addition of electron or gain of electron to an atom is known as reduction. Example, oxygen plus 2 electron giving you O2 minus. So this is a reduction process. Next, finally comes the chapter name, redox reaction. So as we know, redox reaction is a chemical reactions where oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously. Say for example, we have taken a general equation, zinc plus copper ion giving you Zn2 plus zinc ion plus copper. Now if you see this, then from zinc to Zn2 plus there is loss of electron, because whenever there is loss of electron, a positive ion is formed. So zinc to Zn2 plus is loss of 2 electrons, so it is oxidation. Similarly, from copper ion to copper, there is gain of electron because 2 electrons get added and it forms copper, so it is a reduction process. So in this reaction we can see that both oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously, so we can call it as a redox reaction. Now, how to identify which one is oxidizing agent and which one is reducing agent? Okay, now the atom or the molecule which undergo oxidation process, okay, which undergo oxidation process is called as a reducing agent. Just remember the oppositeness. So if an atom is undergoing oxidation, so it will be a reducing agent, so zinc will be reducing agent. And if the atom or ion is undergoing reduction, it will be oxidizing agent. This is how we can identify oxidation and oxidizing and reducing agent. Now today's assignment 19. Question number 1, differentiate between oxidation and reduction. Question number 2, define oxidation and reduction in terms of transfer of electrons with examples. Question number 3, what is a redox reaction? Question number 4, give an example of redox reaction. And question number 5, what are oxidizing and reducing agent? So complete this assignment and send it in my mail.